So my name is Aliya Brown. Hello. Often, I feel like my name is easy to say, but I hear a lot of people mispronounce my name back to me, mostly when they have to read it on paper. I feel like they just see all the vowels together and it confuses them. Like they forgot everything they've ever learned in an English class, and also their R&B singers from the 90s. I stopped remembering. I've been called Aliya a lot. Even worse though, I've been called Aliya. Which hurts some feelings. I'd like to think I tell the truth. Also, I don't know who would look at a little teeny tiny baby and then name it Aliya. So when people assume my name is Aliya, I get offended on behalf of my parents. Like, you think they're dumb? You think they're dumb or something? I don't want you to have kids. I think you should have kids. I don't trust what you're naming your kids. I want to put them on like a do not fly list, but for having babies. I'm going to call it the do not try list. Because that's what gross people call it when they're having a baby. They tell everyone that they know that they're trying. That's a mental picture I don't need. You and your weird husband, I don't want that. So I think that they should be on a do not try list. I've also been called Elijah before. Yeah, so we're just getting real crafty with the Y sound there. My teacher who called me Elijah eventually just gave up on saying my first name entirely and started calling me Miss Brown. Which is fine, but like, I was 12. So did I feel good when like everybody else got to be like a regular 12-year-old and then it was like 40-year-old Miss Brown is like, good day, madam. That makes me feel comfortable and singled out. So I was like, okay, well if we're just picking names, I'm gonna start calling you Fart Bag. We're just picking names. Oh, you don't like Fart Bag? I don't like Miss Brown. It's just as offensive to me. I took it a little bit too far though. I would write comics of like, it'd start off with like a group of children walking into the classroom, and then they're like, where's Mr. So-and-so? I haven't thought of a fun nickname to call him, because every time I go to say his name on stage, I keep wanting to say his real name, but I know I shouldn't. So I haven't thought of a fun weird name yet, so we're gonna call him so-and-so. So where's Mr. So-and-so? And then they'd say, oh, can't you see him? He's over by his desk. And then it'd be a shot of the desk, and it's a bag, and then on the bag there's a tag, and it says bag of farts. And then they say, oh, there he is. There's Mr. Fart Bag. And then everybody laughs, except for him, who gave me detention. But that's fine, because every time I got detention, I would just tell my parents that I had singing after school. And then they, for whatever reason, were not suspicious when I came home consistently not getting any better at singing. As long as I was in that winter concert, though. No one was the wiser. I hated that age for me. Being 12 years old was really hard, but mostly it's harder for me now looking back on it because Facebook forces me to. Every morning, they send me a notification that I have memories today from like 12 years ago. When I was 12 and had unlimited access to the internet, unsupervised, where I could just say whatever shit popped in my head, that should be illegal. So every morning I wake up to the new horrors that 12-year-old me thought was appropriate to post. But I saw one that hurt my soul, one that made me shed a tear a little bit. 12-year-old me had posted, Hannah's sleeping over tonight, can't wait, and then like a party emoji. So excited. And then I saw I had one comment. So I'm like, well, I'll open the comment, I'm still friends with Hannah. Maybe like I'll open it, take a screenshot, send it to her, we'll be friends again. Maybe that's how that works. I open it, it wasn't Hannah replying back. It was me. Back to myself. And all I said was, never mind. Why I felt the need to update everyone on the status of the sleepover, I'll never know. I will regret it for the rest of my life. But I don't know, like, was I thinking that somebody would like come across it on their newsfeed and be like, oh, so there's a spot open. Like, call her up and see. I don't know why I did that, but like the cherry on top of the whole embarrassing situation is that the post did have one like from my mother, supportive, but sometimes it feels a little misplaced, because I feel like what she was actually liking was that she didn't have to make French toast in the morning, and that hurts my feelings a little bit.